Well, these drawings represent some of the pain and suffering that came from the horrific drunk driving crash that killed 3 children and their grandfather back in 2015. As we head into the first long weekend of the summer, ride programs will be out in full force. And now York Regional Police are hoping that the heartbroken friends of the Neville Lake children can help send a sobering message.
What I drew was a sad kid standing in the basketball court, but he's too sad to play basketball because that was his friend's favorite sport.
11-year-old Noah says he was overwhelmed by anger and sadness after learning his best friend Daniel was killed by a drunk driver. He took his emotions out on a piece of paper, hoping grown-ups will smarten up.
Ever since he passed away, he's been too sad to play it. So he found nothing else to do, so he just thinks every day and hopes that nothing bad like this happens again.
Is that how you've been feeling since you've lost your friends?
Yeah.
This campaign is called Not One More, an idea that came from Jennifer Neville Lake herself. The grieving mother has been an outspoken advocate since her 3 children and father were killed by Marco Muzzo back in 2015. She made a point to speak out against drinking and driving almost every day during that trial.
When you choose to drink and drive, you're hurting other families.
Today, Jennifer left the messaging up to the kids, believing they will have a bigger impact on people watching, but she did release this powerful statement.
These pictures were drawn by my children's friends and should be happy stories and memories of fun times shared together. Instead, these are sad stories. It's too late for my kids, but it doesn't have to be for yours.
Even the caliber of the Neville Lake crash and the high-profile court case that followed have not been enough to make a difference. More than 1,600 charges related to impaired driving were laid in 2016 and over 700 so far this year.
I'm astonished the numbers have not gone down. I mean, we all watched as Jennifer poured her heart out at the end of every one of those court appearances. It was so highly publicized. You'd think, especially in York Region, that would have had an impact, but it doesn't seem to have. So I just don't know that people are putting themselves in that headspace that after they've had a few drinks and get into a car, that they may be the next one to kill a family.
The last word that he said to me was on picture day, and he said, "See you later, alligator," the last word that he said to me, and I really miss him.
Officers here in York Region are handing out these cards at spot checks and also at businesses that serve alcohol. They'll also be shared on social media by police forces across the province. In Richmond Hill, Shauna Hunt, City News.